It wasn't long ago when picking up my phone was the first thing I did after waking up. I was lucky when I got out of bed and brushed my teeth within an hour. I ate breakfast and then went back to my room, only to start scrolling again on my computer. It became normal for me and I didn't bother looking for a different way to live my life. And that's what brings me here. It took me some time to realize that there was a better way to go about my life, but I eventually found it, and I'm here to help you to do the same and share my experiences from embracing digital minimalism. Digital minimalism isn't about giving up technology entirely. It's about using it wisely and avoiding mindless use. This is the best era to be alive. Technology makes our life so much easier, but we let it overtake our lives. I learned how technology affected my life after going on a dopamine detox for the first time, where I gave up on using social media and playing video games. Little technology is good, you get the best from both worlds. But the more you use it, the more careful you must be, as it can easily turn into something bigger and take more of your time and attention away than you would like. What I learned from spending over 17 years on this little planet is that time is our most valuable resource. You don't want to waste it, since with time, anything can be achieved. It took me a lot of trial and error to learn what worked for me the best. Giving up technology entirely wasn't my cup of tea, but overusing it, that wasn't good either. What works for me is using only little technology until the cons overshadow the benefits. To give you an example, binge watching isn't my thing, but I used to do it, and the more episodes I watched, the less enjoyable they were. I learned that my golden spot is only watching one episode per day. As I really enjoy it, I don't spend too much time doing so. From binge watching TV shows, it might seem like a big jump, but when you get there slowly, it's feasible. But that mightn't work for you. Maybe the temptation of watching just one more episode is just too strong. I also used to watch YouTube videos mindlessly, even though I didn't really enjoy it. I felt just fine. I did something to escape boredom, but I replaced it altogether by reading. I find reading to be really amazing. It just makes you more knowledgeable, you spend time outside, well, I mean offline, but you can also read outside. Why not? It might take some time to get used to it, but once you do, I believe that it's one of the best ways to relax. It just feels amazing, you spend your time wisely. Wonderful! Nowadays, I only watch YouTube videos to either learn something or inspire myself. For instance, watching Riza's cinematic videos is just the best. She inspires me and encourages me to focus more on the way I tell the story and also shoot some amazing cinematic shots. And focus more on music. If it wouldn't be for her, I wouldn't mess with music as much, and thus I wouldn't be as knowledgeable about it. Some people might think that digital minimalism is taking your freedom away, but I disagree. When you stop overusing technology, you find yourself having way more time. And time is your most valuable resource, as it can be exchanged for anything. When I was younger, I used to spend time on stupid things. For instance, I used to play video games for hours. Even though I didn't enjoy playing them as much, I felt just fine, but not special at all. Real-life experiences almost always felt better, and yet I carried on playing video games even though I didn't enjoy them as much. Until I realized the true value of time. I realized that youth, being young, is the opportunity to set your future for success. I'm not saying that you should work hard until you burn out. That's silly. But when you spend your time mindfully, you will be better equipped. For instance, the more books you read and take action from, the more knowledgeable you become. The more time you spend learning a foreign language and also speaking it, the more connections and work opportunities you will have. I know that life can be boring, but I learned that it's not until you embrace it that you start living to the fullest. Running away from it by scrolling on social media or playing video games for too long isn't the solution. It only makes the whole matter worse. How do you get started? It's more about when than how. Since it's not complicated, it's easy. You either do it or do not. That's it. But it's not easy, it can be quite difficult. You should become aware of how much time you spend on your computer, phone, you name it. You can do that by keeping a track of time, by using a schedule, or maybe on top of that, using a screen time utility on the device. Once you become aware, you should ask yourself, how do you feel about it? If you don't feel too good, then you should start doing something about it. Start decreasing the time you spend on these devices. Use the time you will make wisely, and that's how you slowly but surely plant seeds and build your garden, build your dream life. And who knows where it will lead you. I still have a long way to go. After all, I'm only 17, but if I will keep it up, I think that I can make it fun, make my dream come true, and make this world a better place, perhaps. Help someone change their lives and make a difference. All of us make a difference. The question is what kind of difference it is and how big it is. Anyway, this will be it for today's video, so thank you for watching this far, it means a lot to me, and remember, always take action. If you won't take action after watching this video, frankly, it was kinda a waste of time. I don't know how much you learned, but if you won't take action, it's just a waste of time. Anyway, don't spend too much time on your phone, don't scroll for too long, it's not worth it. It's a waste of time. Especially when you do it mindlessly. With that, it's time to say goodbye. So, thank you for watching until the end again, and I will see you in the next one. So, bye, and as always, bro fist!